Over the holidays, some new senators started their first term in federal parliament's upper house. Usually these new members go under the radar for a while they learn the ropes. But these senators made headlines from day one because they already have more power than some political veterans. Matt explains why.
Who do you reckon are the new power players in politics?
Are they in Labor?
No.
Are they in the coalition?
Nope.
That's right, they're not from a major party.
Then it's got to be one of the Greens, right?
No, wrong again.
But I've only got left all these random people. Hang on, does it have anything to do with the balance of power?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what this group hold. We'll meet them in a moment. But first, what's so important about them? Well, they're members of the Senate. For the government to introduce a new bill, the Senate has to vote on it. Without their approval, it can't go through. At the moment, no one party has a majority in the Senate. So the government has to rely on people from minor parties to help pass laws and make things happen. That means these senators hold the balance of power. Let's find out more about them. Most of them have just arrived in the Senate after last year's election, and 3 of them belong to Clive Palmer's party. First up is retired rugby league star Glenn Lazarus. He's known as the Brick with Eyes. There's Jackie Lambie, a former Aussie soldier, who's got a bit of a way with words.
If you want to come into the kennel with the pups, be prepared to be chewed up and spat back out.
And Dio Wang.
How would you describe your politics before you joined Palmer United?
My politics? 0?
0.
Yeah.
There's also Bob Day from the Family First Party. David Lionhelm used to be a vet, and he's pretty big on rural issues. And car lover Ricky Muir, who recently had to buy his first suit.
Have you got a suit? I've got some nice clothing, but I have not got a suit yet, but I will get one.
Those 6 joined Senators Nick Xenophon and John Madigan in holding the balance of power. It's a pretty good position they find themselves in. They'll get a final say on many of the government's laws. And if they want something changed, no problems. They can negotiate it in exchange for their support. Recently, we saw just how powerful that support can be. The government needed help in the Senate to get rid of the carbon tax. But when Clive Palmer wasn't happy with how they were going about it, he and his party pulled the plug on the deal. Eventually, it did go through, with the changes the Palmer United Party wanted. So, as you can see, with a bunch of new senators in the game and a lot of big decisions to make, there are sure to be some interesting times in Parliament House ahead.